my stuff. What is your problem?
Good morning, all of you. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sandeep here.
Wait for a few minutes. We'll
Sure.
Morning, sir.
start. Very good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very
Good
good
morning,
morning.
sir.
Very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. A few more have to join, so we'll start the session. Good morning from all participants. This is our week 2 of our interactive session, online session. So just to recall, last week we have covered 3 topics: introduction to electric vehicle versus internal combustion engine vehicle. Then we started a systems engineering, right? So next few lectures we'll be talking about the product development process, right? The first one we started with the systems engineering, and we have seen that vehicle as a system. We have also seen that now the analogy of a human body, how human body is working. All the systems, various systems within the human body, how it is able to work together, right? Any small problem in any one of the system, maybe a digestion system, it will lead to some other problem, maybe a headache or tiredness or loss of appetite, so many things like that. Similarly, if you understand vehicle as a system, then you have the traction system, you have a suspension, you have a braking, you have a steering system, you have a your skeleton, chassis frame, then you have the comfort factor. So all things are there, pedals, control, like that. So how you have to work in a coordinated way, how to understand We also told that system integration, system engineering, not all the systems or various systems working together, especially electric vehicle. It's not pure mechanical engineering or electrical or electronics. You know, a lot of technology advancement also ingrained in the electric vehicle, right? So when that is the need, all the team members have to work together. It's a team effort, team building. So each one have to understand the vehicle as the priority, vehicle as the output, vehicle performance is the output, vehicle durability is important, vehicle reliability is important, but these are the customer. So if you have a product and for that there is no customer, then there is no need for developing a product, right? So this may be a best one. It cannot be manufactured. It cannot be sold, right? And the product need not exist, or people need not put any effort to produce, design, develop, or any get the product out. Product or services, right? All these process. Today we have a software. Software is a product or service. So either way you can say that. You can say that it is not physically feel, touch, and there is no size, shape. It is not visible. So if all that are the product qualification, then it's not a product. It can be a service. But it is a form, is there in the sense that it's in a digital form. It's ordered in a system. It is there in the cloud. It need not be at the place, but it should be available when you need, right? That is the cloud computing and the edge computing. So many things are talking about. So the extension of that is design thinking. This is another process, especially very good for automobile engineering and electric vehicle engineering, right? We are going to discuss that. Next one, what is the attribute? What is the attribute engineering? Then quality function deployment, QFD. These three topics they are given introduction in this lecture. Hope all of you have gone through the video lectures. Then I will just give you a brief overview of the subject, just to set the context for the today's session, and then we will continue discussion, right? So now I would like to spend more time on the discussion rather than discussing the thing what has been already presented in the video lecture. It is a better way of involving all the people together. So first, let us take the topic. Second. So design thinking is a customer-centric process, right? What customer has got a need. So, why a product or idea or any services idea, why it is coming, right? So nobody has told you that I want this product, right? There are several examples are there which we are using it today. So take case of iPhone. Nobody said that I want to have a iPod. Nobody wanted iPad, right? Nobody wanted iPhone, right? But some team or a group of people, they thought that it's a product. It's revolutionized the thing. The iPod has revolutionized the way the music delivered, right? iPod has become a high utility kind of product. You have, at the time it was there very much, we had a product like laptop, then we have a desktop, then all these things are available. But there was a portable, highly connected, whatever this thing, people, you can even make presentation, right? You can have a, you can take notes. So many product that has come, not the person who worked on that thought, this is a kind of product which people need it, right? Based on that, the idea has come, then refinement, now that multi-updated versions and the things are from, right? Like that, several has come. So there is a idea is there, but how to give a shape or profile for that particular product for the benefit. So that is where this design thinking is a very, very effective process, which unconventional. So the whole process itself is unconventional. Also, it will normal way of working, idea generation, improvisation under this thing may not find a solution where you want to have a out of box or breakthrough solution. Right? Nobody thought that what is a thing. I also mentioned in the lecture that what the ride handling company Uber did. So what are the biggest problem? You have booked the vehicle, but you'll be waiting, right? You don't know when the vehicle will come, right? So, okay, waiting time is over, vehicle has come, I got a sit down. So how long it will take to go to my destination, right? That is the next question. So I got an appointment at say 10:30, then we got into the vehicle, say 9:55. So there will be anxiety. You will forget everything. Then you say that how it will go. Even a small signal, regular thing. Every day we are passing, every day this thing. That signal is on and off like that. In that case, there is anxiety when the signal will go. So it is taking long time. It is taking only usual time. So because you have some urgency or something, there will be that. So for that, what he has said, yes, this vehicle is here. This is the traffic. It is going to take expected time. It is 10:25. So I have 5 minutes time, right? So that I know that these kind of applications are there. This ride learning is there way back in say 2000 or before, much before coming, where other country has been well utilized. What these people say, product innovation, they created app, right? Everybody has got a mobile. There is app is there. So how to make it user friendly? So every time these are all the requirements. So they studied what customer wants, what the person wants. They want to know how long it will take, right? When the vehicle will come, when the after sitting down, when. So what is the approximate, almost approximate tariff or charge, right? All that is there, is known advance. Even the vehicle, which vehicle is coming, what is the vehicle number, who is the driver's rating, everything is there in just fingertip, right? So these kind of solution, this is a solution based on the applying the design thinking process. A lot of documented papers are there, right? So phases, I need not elaborate much. Empathy, empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Empathize and define is the key, this thing. Then the ideation. Empathize, you step into the shoes of the customer, right? So you think, you assume that you are the customer. Then you see that what is the requirement, how it should be, what, how, where it should be delivered, when it should be available, all that. These are all the empathize. Think that as if you are a customer, you are the user, you are the end user, then what are all the things? It's not that what I can give. You have to give what somebody wants it, right? So there are several methods, explained in the video. So how many days there are even the more modern gadgets are there. People do the tele interview. People go to online interviews, online question paper, online what is that? Physical interview, videographing, right? So much of digital tools are available. All that can be used to get the customer. People may not be outspoken. Somebody, they will say that indicate. So I want the right to be better. I want audio quality should be better. Everything can be qualitative, not quantitative, right? What is a qualitative? Can be better. How much is better? What is good? What is not good? What is the measure? So that is the engineer's language, right? Engineer will say that the noise, the quality should be this thing. What is the dB? What is the balancing, audio balancing, right, left, or up? All that you quantify something, right? That is the purpose. So get all the data, analyze it, then define the thing, what exactly they want. For that, there is a problem. So for that, ideate. So develop several alternatives, not one. Several alternatives, brainstorm again and again. You work for the solution. And then you say that what is the cost, what is the ease of use, what is there any competition, competing product is there. Competition need not be in the same thing, right? What is the biggest challenge for the we are having lots of postal services are there. So then you have a truck you have seen, right? Trucks are there. Trucks carry a lot of liquid, right? The chemical, petroleum product and so on. So can anybody say that these two things I have given, the postal delivery, physical delivery of the letter, and then what is the material movement? Can anybody say that? Or who are the competition? Who are the competition? Who are the competition now? Any idea? Open. Anybody can willing to say, you can say. You understand the question?
Sir, can you repeat the question, please, once again?
Yeah.
Who are the...
Today, I'll ask one by one. Today, we had traditionally, we had a postal service, right? Lot of this one is that main thing is a communication tool. Deliver the letter, right? In a various way, telegram or telex or physical letter, posting in the post box. So who has become a big competitor?
So these messaging services and email services and the telephone.
Telephone was existing. Telephone was there.
Emails and messaging services, sir.
The department itself is known as, it was known as P&T, Postal and Telegraph, right? Yeah. What you said, courier service, that has become a thing, even though it is becoming costly. Then they found out it is worldwide. The biggest courier companies, they are owning the transport aircraft, actually, right? You go to other country, there are a lot of very huge, you can call as a service center or go down, and they have large this thing, courier service, right? The next one is the email. People started just quickly say that all of you, how many of you have written a physical letter and posted in last 1 month? Just say yes or no in your this thing. No.
No, sir.
Who yes?
No,
How many
sir.
yes? Are?
No.
Many no. Any yes? If any one yes is there, I will be very yes. Pondians are no. Sandeep Bode no. Sandeep Bodade. No.
No, sir.
Still, do you feel that you miss the communication? All that you wanted to communicate, you are able to communicate, right?
Yes, sir.
How many of you know what are all the postal tools are available? So what's a postcard? What is an inland letter? What is a registered post? What is a speed post? So what is the denomination of the stamp? How many of you have seen postal stamp?
You have seen and used, sir, but no more.
Physically, have you seen a physical? Have you bought a stamp?
Yes, sir. We have used it.
Good. At least you are aware that there is a stamp, right? So I have a huge collection of stamp actually. Not much effort I have made. I am not a philatelist or a stamp collector, but over the time, no, I have just had a lot of stamps from various. My relatives were there, my friends were there, letters used to come. I keep collecting the stamp. It was a very good, interesting hobby, and it will today value even today relatively. The stamps are getting huge money. Even something it will earn you tens of thousands. It has become a collector's item, right? The idea is that not this thing. The competition will come in a different form, right? Same thing. Another thing for your understanding, I'm saying that you are transporting the truck, for example, petroleum product, right? It can be a crude or it can be a what do you call diesel, petrol, or whatever, naphtha, anything. So who has come as a competitor? Who is competing for transportation of the liquid goods? Any idea? Yeah, please go ahead.
Pipelines.
Exactly. So not only within this thing, Chennai port, so that there is a company, MFL takes phosphoric acid, this crude is going, is sent by pipeline. There are people are connecting the oil refinery and the ports, right? Pipeline. There are inter-state pipeline. One of the biggest thing why the Ukraine is so strategic, all the gas pipeline from Russia, gas is exporting a lot of gas to European countries. That gas pipelines, underground pipelines are traveling through the Ukraine. So very big strategic important. That is why war is not because of that. It is a different purpose. I am just quoting. So competition can become any form. So your product is to able to, if it is competing, it should be having some USP, all right? If it's a unique product, the competition may not be there. Monopoly or duopoly. Duopoly is a two player. Monopoly is a one player, but it will come. When the success is seen, many competitors will come to the business, right? Then ideation, then you have to make a prototype. Prototype is giving a form, right? It can be a digital form, it can be a physical form, it can be a scale model, and then the test can be getting the opinion, make some simple test, functional test, or anything. So all of you working in various organizations know all that. This is the total process. I explained each step. So how to ideate, how to design, how to empathize. Each one is a teamwork. You can do a design thinking workshop, right? Then all the ideas. This thing, a lot of companies have the specialized teams. This process is happening much before the detailed design or anything is happening. Right? So that is important. And customer centric. The customer is the king. The user is the thing. We have to fulfill the need of the user. That is why I am trying to give you a physical or a digital form or whatever right? And a lot of financial products are there. It's not having physical form, right? So this is very effective process, especially electric vehicle design and development. Lot of efforts are there, lot of ideas have come because the electric vehicle, lot of innovations are possible. Conventional vehicle got developed over a period of time. All that, changes have happened incremental basis, one step, not a breakthrough kind of thing. But when you see that, electric vehicle, a lot of innovations are possible, right? Any kind of this one is battery swapping, right? It's a kind of innovative thing. And then mobile chargers. Now you have a mobile unit, and then that will go place to place, and then you can go and charge the vehicle on the spot. It will make the vehicle move like that. There are immense kind of this one. I can find out where the my next charging station, right? All that is possible. A lot of data is collected. A lot of details are available for you to analyze, and then you can give a better solution. Last sentence is more important. It is the most useful to take problems that are ill-defined, unclear, not having the data, not having the detail, or unknown, right? Even problem itself is a hidden problem, not known so well. So this is the key thing. For these kind of issues, the kind of problem, product problem or idea problem, even testing, how to test, how to design a test. So all these challenges, you can use this design thinking process. Each one, this one, I'll try to discuss that as you keep asking the question. The 5 phases, all the 5 phases there. Then you have said that divergent and convergent. Divergent process without any constraint, develop all the ideas, right? Then get everything, the ideas, and then finally it will come as a convergent to get a proper coherent ideation, right? Then other one, a divergent thinking tool, right? So idea triggers how to improve the useful function, how to reduce the harmful, how to reduce the waste, how to reduce the cost. If these are all the challenges, then you can combine the idea, you can rearrange the idea, you can enhance the idea, you can adapt the idea, you can turn around the idea, you can eliminate this thing. All these things will make you in a systematic way. Finally, you will come with a very good solution, right? So from divergent, we are going to go where convergent. So you can ask a few questions. Is it technically feasible? All right. I have an idea. Is it technically feasible? What is right? What is wrong? What can go wrong? And how this thing? Will it be desirable to the customer? All right. Lot of things well ahead of time. Today, what is the thing available for sorry, one second. So what is the fast food you like in the morning? Generally you take? Anybody? Any volunteer? Maggie, right?
Idli.
Noodle. Idli is okay. Idli has got a time. First one, many houses, they don't know how to prepare the batter, right? How many people you know Tamil? If you say no Tamil, you know that you have to get the rice, you have to get the dal, you have to soak it, then you have to grind it, the right mix, and then you have to ferment next day. Then morning, you have to steam the idli. Then only idli will come. Noodle, what are the tagline for Maggie?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, right? People were hurrying. So how to get this thing? It was a catchword. So Maggie was introduced, I don't know exact year, maybe early 90s or something, vaguely remember. But noodle was introduced by other company, very Jain. Noodle is worldwide a successful product by Nestle. It's a Swiss company. They are very good in food, right? Much before that, there is another company. Now what we call as Hindustan Unilever product. They introduced well ahead of time, right? Maybe early 70s or late 60s. They introduced it. It was a big failure. Because at the time, that morning people had a lot of time. So even my school days, I had a lot of time, right? Morning, if I get up 6 o'clock, and then by the time I go to school, it will be 9. Then I'll after lunch, for lunch every day, I come home. I take my lunch. Then I go in the evening, second off, then come back. And then just fresh up, go to the ground with the cricket bat and all, play up to 6:30, then come home, then study. Today all that is gone. So in our apartment, people, the children have to catch the bus at 7:30, 7:45. I've seen they running with the sandwich. Not time, right? Fast. So when it was 60s and these people had enough time. So every day people go and get fresh vegetable morning, every day, all right? No fridge. Every day you can get a cow milk or a buffalo milk or anything. You can go to the depot and get. Today all that is gone. Today fast first world. So at that time, ahead of time when they introduced the product, it was a big flop, right? When Maggie came, it has taken the thing whole country by storm. It is a 2-minute note. It is a straight hit. So is the product desirable? We said that. He said, is it a desirable product at that point of time? So today it may not be desirable. Tomorrow it will be there. You have to park it. So that is another important feature of it, right? So you get all the ideas, you map the idea, and then say that the testing is very important. This is the slide you are there. Let it be desirable. Is it economically viable, right? Is it environmentally sustainable, right? So a few years back, each phone call, even STD call, or in the international call, ISS, what they call, is very, very costly. Today, overall speaking, with all your relatives, friends in overseas, are you spending any money for your video call or this thing, audio call?
No.
So you have a mobile, you have a WhatsApp, and it is accessible. It is there anytime, anywhere. You can just converse. So things have changed a lot. So before even first mobile, when it was introduced in the country, so you have to make a call. You dial. For that time, you have to make a payment. If you receive, the other receiver, he has also made. So it will be like 10 rupees and 8 rupees. 1 minute call will cost 18 rupees. So that was the time. So affordability. So not many people were there. Then the mobile phone itself is costly. Then there were many schemes were there. Now that the best phone available in India. World global standard level, the gadgets are available here. Life has become these things have become very affordable. Okay? People spend huge money for the communication, right? Because people need to think that it is all essential, right? Then you give a relative ideas. How many ideas are there? Then all that idea, you do that, and then you do a prioritization list, right? This is the whole crux of this thing. For EV development, I told you it is very, very powerful, right? Then you can use all the tools, all the process, these things. People are doing the workshops. Also shared some videos, right? So attribute people buy. So if you, simple example, I will say, if you buy a fan, so more appropriate to have a physical form. You buy a fan. So what are you buying exactly? What are you buying? Are you buying the fan leaf? Or are you buying the what do you call motor? Or you buy the brown color? So what do you buy? Any idea?
It's a system which gives a comfort where the temperatures are high.
So, to short, you are not buying a physical product, you are buying a benefit. What benefit? You buy a light, the illumination, right? If you buy a fan, it is a cool breeze or whatever maybe, the breeze, appropriate level, right? So, quieter one. These are all the things, quiet fan, and then good breeze, and then consistent this one. Then come to the price, durability, color, aesthetics, right? Then I have the latest quieter fan, BLDC fan. Then comes next. Basically, I have a this thing, summertime or winter time or any time. I have I want to feel a bit comfortable, right? For that, fan is one of the gadgets. Fan is not the gadget. One of the gadget. Several things are there, right? Like that, people are, we have to understand that when you design a product or service, it is available for the people. People pay money and get it. What exactly they are buying is the not the physical form or digital form. It is the benefit out of it, right? If anything is unfulfilled benefit, then it is a cause for irritation from the customer, right? So product is not one thing. As I told you, on the fan example, I said, quickly I said that I want a breeze, appropriate level, then it should be quieter. It should have the aesthetic appeal, should not give any stability because it is hanging every time. How many of you thought that, no, what will happen to the fan? This fan will just fall on this thing? Any feeling you had any time? A fan is just above your head? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what would be your thinking process at that time?
Yeah, so what I think sometimes is, how we can secure this fan better, and if it falls, okay. So how can it prevent damage? So that is the most common thought which I get. So I always notice that bolt that is hanging across that hook, right? So whether it is getting loosened up or it is firmly secured. So these are my initial thoughts I get, and I have seen some innovations which we have seen with the BLDC motors that has come up, which are quite in operation. But still, that risk of that falling still hangs because that is not connected to the product. It is connected to the fixing of the product, which is purely on the skill of another person, not of the product maker.
Very natural thinking, Arafat. I appreciate you. Everybody would that people may be shy of saying that this thing, or people are never seen a fan, so they are not used. Maybe what you call pedestal fan. What you call other type of fans are there. So leave it. The importance is that how secure we were gone to this thing. It's only two qualities that. It's a critical, this one, there are two rubber bushes are there. Still, actually it may be a fear, but we had a fan, first fan we bought in 1979. Still it is working. I don't know, you can calculate number of years. Nothing has happened, not even a bush changed. A very simple fan at the time, it was not very expensive. Or at that standard of living, it was expensive. People used to have only one fan in the house, right? Now I don't know. I counted other day. It is whether we use it or not. 10, 12 fans are there. Exhaust fan, this fan, that fan, and all. All right. So it is the other this thing, right? The safety, security. So all these things. It is common. Whatever the thing written in this thing, then we want to understand the vehicle attribute in various parameters, various usage pattern. Maybe driving comfort. So what is the driving ergonomics? What is the legislation? What is the style? What is the thing? I don't want to have a me-too product. There are a lot of aspirational products. Okay. Things will be very costly, but not because of it is got to do something extraordinary. A pen, simple pen, say pen. I don't know other pen. So this is so that's a cross pen. There is a waterman. There are different fans are there, right? Schiffer. So this pen, say it is costing 25 rupees. That will be costing something like not less than 5,000, 8,000 rupees. So what extraordinary thing it is going to do? It is a pen. It is to write. Correct? Whenever you want to write, it should write. That's all. Then why people buy? Handbag. Okay. Louis Vuitton. So it is costing something 25,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees. People buy. It is a aesthetic or esteem appeal. So if I have that, I arrive. Oh, this one, you have a what do you call a cross pen? You have got a Louis Vuitton bag or a Gucci shoes or whatever maybe. So the product, other than more than the utility value, there are other esteemed products. So it can be, there are some class customers like that. Even the vehicle is having in the all the price band, right? You take a car, so all the price band. But in 10 lakhs, you this thing, you can say that 10 lakh rupees is going up to 1.5 crore. So that is the thing. Everybody ever think there is a customer is there. So why the company is there? Company is able to in this thing understand that is a product need for certain kind of customer. So that for that I am preparing to make. So what is the biggest thing? A premium product and the mass market product. Any idea? A premium car and a mass scale car. So what is the difference for the company's point of view?
Yeah, I could add something to the premium and the mass market is premium car focuses more on the design language of your car. So, for example, BMW, Mercedes, and
No. Question, please understand what is the what the intent of the company, what is the benefit of the company, not the user.
Okay.
These two. That is my question.
I think premium is more about selling the experience, sir, rather than the actual attribute of the vehicle which we are talking about. So it's more about the experience and the, let's say, the pride associated with it. So they play more with the emotions than the actual benefit or utility of the vehicle.
All the thing whatever you said also part of the attribute. The esteem appeal is an attribute. So what are all the things in the product will make esteem appeal is the attribute actually.
Sir, if I may add one point to this,
Yeah.
I
Not
I
close to
believe,
the answer for two people. Yes. You go ahead.
yeah, I believe quality of the product, we can say marksmanship of the product, is these are some of the attributes which are largely associated with the so-called premium or mass market. Because
Anyway, any other answer? Better answer.
Sir, it is market positioning, basically the brand value creation, which associates with the quality and the experience and the comfort level with respect to whom.
Any other answer?
Maybe reliability.
Every product is reliable, ma. Is it the premium product reliability is if you give 100 points, the mass market product is not reliable. Not that way. Any other better answer? I'm not saying these are all wrong answer, but it is not correct answer. You can take it that way.
Are you
You are not
expecting
wrong, but you are not correct.
with respect to the margin, sir?
Exactly, you got it. Premium product is a high margin, right? Even percentage wise, you say that the mass market, huge volume, that it can be, you have to have a wafer thin margin, they say. You know, you have a wafer thin, 3%, 2%. The premium product or carry something like 15, 20, 25%. You cannot even imagine in a this thing. That is why companies take a lot of pride. Instead of sending 200 cars, if I sell 2, 3 cars, I can make the equal money, right?
Yeah. So
So that is a very key aspect as a company's point of view. For that, create that margin, you have to price it properly with several attributes in mind, not only just performance or reliability or something. It is something more than that, right? Why people buy now a lot of today the premium cars are selling in India. They are having bigger. That is why so many companies have come, have their own even manufacturing plants are here, right? It's very important aspect. Good. So this attribute engineering, I'm not going to discuss. It will be a small exercise. Now the opening thing, what I have told you, is very much valid for the vehicle as a whole, the electric vehicle, any form of electric vehicle. Okay. Then I also explained in detail. So how to get the right attribute. So it is connected with the what we call as a QFD, what you have discussed next one. What's the quality function deployment? Why the house of quality? What are the key buying factor? The important lesson coming there is a KVM. So you will have 25 attributes. That out of that, the key buying factor. That also will be a small exercise. So we conclude the session, all right? So that is also another interesting thing. So it is both or each process, whatever we discuss, all interconnected, okay? And for every company, every product, you have to do every process tool need not be, right? Some of the process flow, something you may not be doing it. Sometimes you do a benchmarking, sometimes you say design thinking, like that, that left to the organization and the challenges before, right? So with this already it has taken quite a good amount of time. So you open the session for the discussion. Just to stop the presentation. So thrown to you. I would like to do the exercise involving you that will define the time. So please go ahead. Yeah, please. Yeah. Please start.
Hi, sir. This is Suhas Gadgoli
Yes.
from Hyderabad. Sir, I have two questions, not really from this session, but the previous session. It's kind of lagging. One thing, sir, with respect to regenerative braking, so is that same with respect to two scenarios where we are having a planned deceleration or planned stopping, where say we are at a signal versus we are applying a sudden brake. We have to stop the vehicle suddenly. So both the scenarios will work similarly for the regenerative braking, or it will be different.
It will be different in the sense regenerative braking. Few conditions are important. For example, if you go to signal, right, and what speed you will be approaching the signal. For example, normally you are driving at a normal driver, safe driver, say driving at say 30-35 kilometer speed. You are just nearing a signal, your speed itself will come down to say slowly you will be decelerating, and then it can be 20 or 15 or something. Then you'll be applying a just coming this thing, then you are going to apply the brake sufficient to stop the vehicle near the signal, right?
Yeah.
For regenerative braking to be effective, there should be sufficient energy to be done. Many of the signal braking and all will not even if the G level will be very low, maybe in a fraction, right? And then second thing, it will not have any time, right? Few seconds. Somebody has to unmute, I think. Lot of background noise. I think Sandeep. Yeah, thank you. At that time, the signal stop may not be so beneficial before you couple the motor, whatever the mechanism, and then start working as a generator, generating electricity, may not be very effective. The other condition for going this one, even though you say that it's sudden braking or something, that it will take some time. There is something called a stopping distance.
Correct. Yeah.
You know the braking testing also.
Right.
The standard will say that what is the G level, what is the stopping distance for each of these things. Then within that vehicle stops. It can be say 30 meters. They will say, right, it is a record when you travel at say 80 kilometer speed. You apply the brake to take a good distance. So that is the distance it will regenerative braking can help. Third one is the descent. Descent is you are controlling the thing, control the vehicle speed, where a motor is not driving the vehicle, motor is not working. The momentum is what driving this thing. At the time, you can save some good energy.
Okay. And sir, second question I had is in initial slides, we have seen that the motor is central part, that is one single motor, but later parts we have seen that the motor is placed at the wheels only. So it is based on the design, or which will be the standard approach? And whether
No, you have to wait because all the things are options are available. IC engine, that kind of option is there. That's only a just introductory. You are going to have a separate lecture in the architecture and topology, right? That is called a topology, this thing. So what is the benefit of a single motor with a transmission, and a dual motor, four motor, multi-motor, distributed drive, all that we are going to have a session separately in detail. To this one is short, these options are available in the electric vehicle, which may not be, which is not feasible. You cannot have a mount an engine in the wheel, right? IC engine.
Correct.
The biggest benefit. Lot of vehicles are there in each of the category, right?
Sure. Thank you.
We will discuss that in detail, right?
Sure, sir.
Jitendra, is retrofitting is also covered. Yes, it is covered, not into great detail. It is in the some basic level, right? We will just discuss when we are opening the topic. Yeah, next. Yes, please go ahead. Arun Kumar.
Yes, sir. Sir, for the system, actually, I'm taking here currently the gearbox level system engineering. For okay, for EV level system level engineering, what are the tools that we need to learn, sir? Actually, like simulation tools, only specific to the EV models.
No, you are saying that you are working in the conventional transmission, right?
Yes, sir. Manual transmission.
Conventional manual transmission, multi-speed gearbox. Manual.
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes, sir.
Correct. So you want to adapt this kind of transmission to electric vehicle, correct?
Yes, sir.
If you want to connect, we are saying that what tools. So not a big this thing. First of all, you know what is a sawtooth curve, right?
Hmm.
You are aware, no? What is a
Yes,
sawtooth
sir.
curve? How to match the engine and the transmission, the sawtooth curve. Here, electric vehicle by itself, you need not have multi-speed gearbox. 1 or 2 gears are sufficient. Even that 1 to 1 gear, how will you match? How will you match your engine speed or motor speed? Sorry, motor speed and wheel speed, right? How will you match? For that, you need to have a reducer gear. Not in the gearbox. For example, you are having 4-speed gearbox. So why you want to have your 4-speed? What is the use of the first gear, second gear?
To increase the torque.
Right.
On the first gear, it will be increase the torque, and as well as it will be reduce the RPM.
Yes. So in the electric motor itself, you see the curve. I think I have briefly mentioned the torque curve in the second lecture. IC engine versus electric motor. You revise that. So the torque itself, very high torque is available even at the 0 speed. The electric motor.
Yeah, correct. Sir.
Efficiency is very high. So that is why you are starting, you are accelerating, your gradability, grade up, your cruising, all the operational requirement, the motor itself is capable of delivering the torque what you require, torque and power, right? So that is why we need not have this thing. So here transmission matching is not a big challenge. In as in the manual gearbox matching. Personally, I have done a lot of work with the manual gearbox, automatic, what kind of gear ratios, what kind of, how to improve reduce the fuel consumption. A lot of work we have done, a lot of duty cycle. What is a Bombay, what is a Delhi, what is a highway duty cycle, how to match the rear axle drive on this one. So initiate a lot of modification. Just correcting speed gear ratio, the 3rd gear or 4th gear, in a 6-speed gearbox, we were able to give you this thing. For some of the operation, we have even suggested a 4-speed gearbox. For some of the thing, we have reduced the rear axle ratio from 5.58. We reduce it to 5.57, 5.14 and all. So those kind of things are possible. Electric vehicle, that is not a big challenge.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You are mute.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. With respect to transmissions, now in the regular kind of the vehicle structure, we have clutches which smoothens the torque transfer whenever we apply any gear, shift the gear, so that we don't get a jerk. So in this case also now in the motor will be providing a much higher torque. So what device controls this torque so that the user doesn't feel the jerk?
Very good question. First, you don't have a clutch in the electric drive, unless
Yeah.
otherwise you have a twin gear or something like that, right? Otherwise,
Right.
clutch is not required. The input is your pedal control, right?
Yeah.
Depending on your accelerator pedal control, that the vehicle control unit and the controller will deliver the energy to the motor, right? Obviously, it is there in your thing. That is the biggest problem now. Even two-wheeler, those who are moving from, say, IC engine scooter to electric scooter, the pedal feel and the response for the pedal to the machine is not understood well. Even they give smooth acceleration possible, not like the IC engine scooter. So people are not, people have to learn. So one of the reasons is there is a sudden acceleration, they are not able to balance the vehicle. Jerk is there, not because of smoothness or otherwise. Your ability to sense the response of your control under the vehicle response. That is the only thing. Otherwise, it is not jerk control, it's not a problem.
Okay. All right. Basically, it is controlled by the management system. How much torque to give, and the user.
Driver.
Okay. All right. So that means there is still a scope on the improvement on this feature.
Little bit, not very this thing. Smoothening is possible. You can have some electronic filter and all.
Okay.
So there are a lot of filters. Are there any surge or something? Touch voltage controller under this one, there is a lead lag. So those kind of initiative can be attempted.
Okay. All right.
Without even many mechanical thing. So you know that I'm an electronics man. So you know that how to deal with this kind of surge and unevenness that can be smoothed electronically.
Sure. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Next.
Sir, Adhavan here. Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So what is the general mechanism to control the motor? It's a voltage control or current control mechanism they will use in the drive management?
Actually, the voltage is the thing. You must have enough this one.
Mhm.
Right? And what is the energy you have, right?
Yeah.
Actually, by the controller and this thing, you are doing the current control, right?
Yeah.
That is what is the thing. You want to what speed you have to run. So starting the basic thing at the previous question also.
Mhm.
The starting torque is you need a very high starting torque, right? So that motor itself is providing the torque. Any gearbox. That is why the transmission has become simpler, right?
Yeah.
The starting torque being high, people have to understand that. You need not give sudden this thing, then you need not give super force this one. So that is how the controller, vehicle control unit is. There is a pedal sensor, a pedal angle sensor, and that is giving the input, not a mechanical. It is all by wire, electric and electronic. That gives the calibrated input. For that exact quantity of the thing, energy is given to the traction motor.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Please.
I have a question on this batteries. Now, the batteries mostly are made up of lithium ion or exotic materials. Now, do we know that we have enough resources currently which can be mined and used for batteries? Will it not become a bottleneck going forward as the usage becomes higher and higher with respect to batteries?
True, very true. Whatever the mines are there, it is slowly getting and then more. It is also geographically, it's not, the mines are not there globally, right?
Yeah.
Very few countries you have. A lot of exploration is happening. Even India, they say that this kind of material are available in the northeast and things like that. It will take some years. The first geological discovery of material available, then getting into commercial use, how much time, how much the ore is available, how much, what is the cost and all that, it will take some several years, maybe 5, 6, 7. Destination field is very high, right? So that will be a challenge. That is why people are working on the alternatives to this kind of material. Lithium based this one today is highly successful, viable, and whatever the mega scale price is also come down drastically. So it's ideally suited for the electric vehicle. The other options are not this thing. Lot of research and lot of this one is for working on. So things will emerge. Unless there is a need, nobody will work on that. So lithium is a challenge, like oil is a challenge. So that also people are working on.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah, very good morning.
So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of retrofitting or the conversion kits, sir?
Yeah. It's a kind of vehicle you are thinking, mind. Jitendra, you can mute and tell me which kind of car or two-wheeler or a three-wheeler.
That's what all, starting from bicycle to bikes, car, or even higher buses, etc. Is there any advantage or disadvantage for conversions?
Definitely advantages are there, right? So in the sense, for example, you take a simple example, car.
Yes, sir.
Popular car, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
And then if you in retrofit, what you are trying to do is that you will replace all the conventional engine driveline component by the electrified component, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So what are the things will go? The engine will go along with the engine. All the peripherals will go.
But sometime we'll use hybrid also. We'll try to retain the engine as well. Especially it's possible in two-wheelers.
Not possible. Don't confuse me too much. So let me crystallize my thought process. Let me complete the example.
Sure, sir. Sure.
If it is hybrid, you need a smaller engine. There is no point in using the same engine and making the vehicle hybrid. Second one, two-wheeler hybrid is not the way what we are talking about. The thing what I explained in the thing, two-wheeler, that's not possible. Whatever the hybrid say, it's assisted hybrid. It's not hybrid. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
You cannot have an electric drive and what is IC engine drive.
Okay, sir.
Not many companies are not working on that. Whatever the hybrid they call, it's assisted hybrid, right?
Okay,
But
sir.
power hybrid is different. Power hybrid, you will have an electric drive, you have a engine drive, right?
Okay, sir.
It is maybe we are going to have some more topic on that. It can be a parallel hybrid, series hybrid, parallel series. all that we are going to discuss. Right?
Okay, sir.
In my view, not converting to current vehicle to a hybrid is more complex.
Okay, sir.
If you convert the current IC engine vehicle to a what is that, electric vehicle. So take the engine, have a motor, you have adequate space available, you can have a battery pack, then you
Okay,
have
sir.
a controller, you can have a simple cooling system for battery thermal management and the electric motor. Then you can remove the exhaust pipe, you can remove the intake, this thing. You can take all the wiring, peripheral, everything, what you need. Take the fuel tank out, everything. Then you can make a hybrid, electric vehicle possible. Then there is a process available in the government of India. CMVR route is giving separate section is there. We will be discussing later for your hybrid, right? Retrofitment,
Okay, sir.
not hybrid, retrofitment. So retrofitment, how to do? You have to surrender the vehicle to the RTO. I am going to control. So then they will note down. This nameplate will go off. So new vehicle retrofit kit also to be certified as a component level, as a vehicle level.
Okay, sir.
That's why a lot of retrofit agencies have come. Where these companies will take your car, and then they will say that I'm going to fit these kits. Then I will deliver. It will be certified. It is ready for registration with a new number. Up to that, they will hand over, of course, for a fee. Right? What is the advantage?
Okay, sir.
Current vehicle, you are not going to scrap it. Right? So whatever the component it remove, it may find a place for somebody to buy, not totally wasted.
Okay, sir.
Going for green movement, your overall energy cost is going to come down. I'm not very sure you will get a extended this one for the scrapping. All right, vehicle scrapping.
Okay, sir. Okay.
They say they have to scrap it. This one, no, you start the day after 5 years you are giving for retrofitment. Then it will be another 5 years. So 15 years life will be there. Right. This is the basic analogy, but it has not taken off very high level in India.
No, is it cost effective, sir?
What way cost effective?
Pardon me, sir?
No, what way cost effective? You want to buy a new vehicle and retrofit?
No, compared to new vehicles.
I don't know how much cost will be there. Definitely, it should be many of the components you are retained. So, a regenerative brake kit will be added. ABS will be retained. Tire will be retained. Mostly suspension, small tweaking has to be done for the weight distribution. Your body, panel, everything is there. So, whatever you spend for electrical power, whether what removed that will pay back, then it is a net zero outgo or some little bit outgo will be there.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's fine.
I have not done the costing. So how much a new vehicle cost? Say 17 lakhs. Retrofitted vehicle, my vehicle is already spent 10 lakhs. I am going to pay another 2 lakhs for the conversion. I am not sure. Just giving an example.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
sir, some child component we are using in EV vehicle, that is DC to DC converter. Could you explain about DC to DC converter? What is the function, sir?
See, DC to DC converter, the main battery, this one, what is the voltage, what is the thing? And then you need a smaller battery, right? For example, regular car, we are having a 12-volt battery. So that is suffice for the, say, horn, for lighting, even for HVAC system. For many of the things, you need not have a very high capacity battery, right? Because all the systems are designed. You know that even the headlamp bulb is designated for 12 volt, right? Horn designated for 12 volt. For that, if you give 64 this thing over, this thing, but it will be over, life will be just to go off, right? For that, you have to do a step down DC to DC. So higher voltage to lower voltage, for that specific operation, this thing requirement, you have to convert that DC to DC. That the voltage, what is the end this thing, what is the basic this level, so that you have to understand accordingly system is built.
Okay, understood, sir.
Okay. Yes, Akshay.
Yes, sir. So, sir, just on extending on the discussion on battery that you had, a lot of organizations in India are now setting up battery business units, battery manufacturing units. So, from a value chain perspective, given that natural resources aren't that much extractable right now in India, so are they getting the battery from, let's say, China and then just changing or making them useful for their vehicles? Is that the extent of operation, or is it end to end from development and all of that? Because a lot of companies nowadays started battery manufacturing in India. So I just want to understand how much is it just assembly or is it end to end essentially?
Already assemblies are happening, battery pack assembly is happening in India, but cell we don't have the capacity to manufacture. All the new companies, whatever new existing gigawatt factory, are going for the cell manufacturing. So that is the very key for the battery unit. So that is what all the investment, research, production process, everything is going on. Is the cell. From the cell you can build your indigenous cell. And now anyway you have to get there. Many things we are getting raw material from outside. So it is not that India not having importing a lot for various purpose. Like that now this sourcing will be done. What is the cost benefit ratio? For that, of course, once you manufacture the cell, then other things are simple. The cell cost itself may be about 50%. Beyond the cell, there is a module which will have the BMS, battery management system, battery thermal management system, then outer shell and all the safety compliances. So that is another 40-45%. So that is the key thing. That is why a lot of initiatives are kickstarted. Many companies are investing a lot for the gigawatt capacity batteries. All right.
Correct. So the raw material essentially still coming from outside. After that, from a cell manufacturing perspective, they're making it in-house.
So many of the countries' raw material is coming from outside only. Even China, even though they produce, they own a lot of mines in the other geographies, not within China. But the top 3-4 companies are located in China. They are also importing from other countries, South America, like that.
Got it.
They own a lot of mines. They have taken initiative much long years ago.
Thank you.
Adhavan, you have something?
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's a continuation from the previous question regarding this clutch, transmission, and engine. Normally, in our conventional vehicle, we have the clutch system that will disengage from the engine. In case of any engine failure, we can still able to move by disengaging this clutch from the engine, right? But here in our EV vehicle, we don't have any clutch system. In case of any malfunction happened in motor, if motor got locked, we cannot move the vehicle, right?
I just want a clarification. In case of engine failure, you said you can use the clutch and move the vehicle. How do you do that?
No, in
Not
case
clear. Engine is failed. Engine is not firing. Engine is not producing any torque.
No.
What clutch will do?
No. Even in off condition, if we disengage, we can separately move the vehicles, right? Without moving the engine, because we are disengaging this clutch system. For example, when I drive the vehicle, if there is a malfunction happened on the road, so engine is not rotating, still I can disengage the vehicle's clutch. Then
That
I
is
can,
only the momentum. There is no energy. Without
yeah,
energy, how do you move? Only little bit distance it will move.
yeah, we can still move, and we can move our vehicle to the garage. Then
Not
we
not that way. The garage is 2 kilometers away.
Mhm.
Are you saying that without engine working, I can just move the vehicle, roll the vehicle, take the garage for 2 kilometers?
Let's
Not
take
possible.
not bike, not take the car. Let's take the bike. We can still
No, not possible.
no.
Uh,
We can take the bike to the garage
The
by
purpose, no, you can just leg pedaling you can do,
yeah.
or your friend can push.
No, for
Technically
example,
not possible nowadays. Let us not waste our time. The purpose of clutch is that to
Mhm.
make the gear change smoother. We are engaging, disengaging. When the engine is connected to the gearbox shaft,
Yeah.
and with that condition, you want to change the gear. Gears will clash, it will even break. So, whenever I want to shift the gear from, say, second gear to third gear, I am disengaging so that the engine is rotating, the drive is there. I want to disengage the drive, then I shift smoothly, second gear to third gear, then I engage, I make the vehicle. That is the basic purpose.
No, sir. What I'm saying, in case the vehicle in the neutral position, which is completely disengaged from engine to the
Not
transmission.
the intention of the clutch, that is not there. You are using somewhere, it is additional thing, but that is not the way to drive also, it is not safe.
So if it is some malfunction is there, engine is not
All
running.
function you have to stop. Engine stop means that's all.
But I can still push my two-wheeler to the garage. I can push it,
You
right?
can push this vehicle also you can push. Electric vehicle also you can push.
But
Motor is not working.
if the motor is locked, how it will run? How it will
No, it
rotate?
won't lock. Who said it will lock?
But sometimes due to some mechanical failure, if stator or rotor got failed.
That hypothetical, it is not there. The
Mhm.
motor is not working means that some problem is there. But there is nothing that you can prevent you from pushing the vehicle.
Okay, it will still rotate.
Yeah,
Okay.
very hypothetical. That scene is not envisaged. The purpose of clutch is not that. Some engine will fail. At that time, you can move the vehicle. That is not the intent. That is not the thing clutch is designed for.
Okay.
Clear? Understood? Please
Yeah.
convinced.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
A few more point also I can add it.
Yeah. Please go ahead, sir.
See, the motor is directly fixed with the differential. So differential always will be free condition. So we can able to push the EV tractor by manually. The motor will not locked. The motor is independently connected with the differential. So we can able to push the EV vehicle. That's it.
Yeah. Next. Who is next?
Sir, one question I have
Yeah.
related to the heat thing. So I think the most problematic part in electric vehicle is the heat in the battery and in the motors, right? So in the current technology scape, so which is the most efficient way of handling this heat management?
Yeah. Very good question. Just a second.
Yes, sir.
So that is the purpose of BTMS, Battery Thermal Management System, right?
Mhm.
Unlike IC engine vehicle, where the cooling system and all will operate at 100, 110, 120 degree level, here it should be very closely designed for, it not exceed 45 to 50 degree battery pack temperature, cell temperature. So it is become very critical. 60 plus and all very danger zone, right? And then the many cooling solutions are available depending on the application and the usage. So simple one is the air. The scooter, a lot of scooters we use. It's not nothing new. Even IC engine vehicle or air cooled, right? All your bikes and the scooter and everything you can see. You can see a lot of fins in the engine. If you have seen the engine block, fins are there. That is basically cooling the thing. Atmospheric air is allowed to flow through that. It will take away heat and then maintain the temperature level, right? That is the air cooling. Then second one is the force cooling. For air, not requiring, not just rely on the free flow of air. So you have a blower. That blower will suck the air atmosphere. That will be passed channel through the motor or the battery. So that is the air cooling. A lot of vehicles are using it. So next one is the liquid cooling. Liquid cooling, ideally must have a liquid pump. You need a liquid container. It is a closed circuit. Same cooler can go around and cooling. It is far superior to air cooling, right? And next one is that chiller cooling. Instead of cool air, the chiller plate will have the kind of refrigerated kind of thing, like what you are cooling. This thing. That's a chiller cooling. Then there are something facing material. It's not a very popularly used. It's a new thing available. The cells are soaked in that material. When heat is developed, that will melt and it will absorb. Then at the normal temperature, again it will come back, right? These are all the options are there. Depending on the application, if it's a tropical country. The other part is that it is heating, right? The cold, this one, it is opposite. How fast you can cool and maintain the same, the cooler country and this one, the operating temperature range is not altered. That is same. So it equip ourselves with the heaters and things like that. Right? That is how the battery thermal management design philosophy, testing philosophy is evolved.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, another question. So, related to the torque vectoring, right? So, torque vectoring is not possible in ICE. That's what I came to know in the presentation. So, torque vectoring is easy in electric vehicles. So, if you could explain a bit on torque vectoring, that will be nice.
See, torque vectoring, giving required amount of traction force on the respective wheel. For example, you are taking a turn, right? Take a turn, your inner wheel and outer wheel need not have the same amount of torque. So the drive torque requirement is different. So if you have a two motor kind of design, this torque vectoring is possible. But if you like IC engine, this also you have only one motor that you have to manage with the braking, ABS, and then your yaw control and those kind of things, not by the motor. For vectoring. Vectoring possible with multiple motors.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. One Pondian is asking, how is the center of gravity working in EV vehicle? Since EV have a lesser weight than IC engine vehicle, how to maintain stability and balance? Your question is partly correct, partly answered. So electric vehicle, actually it is not weighing less. It is almost slightly, there is a weight penalty is there because a very heavy battery. On the positive side, electric vehicle can be made have a better stability for 2-3 reasons. The weight is distributed along. You have a motor, you are not at a one particular place. It is distributed. Then battery pack is there in the belly area. We are going to discuss that. So belly area weight is uniformly distributed. Then because there is no large engine or anything, the overall height of the vehicle also can be reduced, right? If you need car, the overall height reduced. When you reduce the height, stability is better, aerodynamics is better. Is energy consumption can be reduced, energy consumption reduced, and then vehicle stability is also improved. And this distributed motor, the torque vectoring and all, also towards the improving the stability of the vehicle. So in short, electric vehicles are more stable than as compared to this thing because of their architecture and the build and the positioning of the components. Clear, sir? One Pondian?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Got it.
Hello. Hi, Balaji and good morning.
Very good morning.
Nitin here.
Tell me anything.
Balaji, on to electric vehicle, I need to know on the ancillary system working, that basically AC system. During a ideal stop during a traffic light for a 2 minutes time, the AC compressor being powered by battery entirely, or there is any shutdown mechanism is happening? Only the just fan is working.
First level electric system is having a separate motor, separate HVAC system. Unlike IC engine vehicle, IC engine, the air condition compressor is primarily run with the IC engine itself, right?
Exactly.
Compressor or your power steering pump or something. Each of the accessories have to be driven by a separate pump. It's very, very important. Even if you take a bus, compressor has to be driven separately. Power steering pump has to be driven separately. Like that, air conditioning to be run separately, right? And that motor has to be powered, whatever the voltage capacity, which battery, whether the smaller battery, second, this one is suffice or main battery, the energy has to be supported and provided. So when you want to, the vehicle is not moving in the stationary condition, you want to use the air condition, energizing the motor through the battery power, it is possible.
Okay. So how well during the design time? So that has to be like in peak to peak traffic. So the battery design will be extremely challenging, right? For those peak to peak traffic always there.
No, that's load. How will you give the load? I think we are going to cover that. Whatever the auxiliary load, all the auxiliary load have to be considered. Not only just driving the motor, all the loads are considered. Assuming that you are not having the regenerative support is not there, that is how the design is protected.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next.
Sir, one question. So while you are doing this ECU, right, of the EV BMS, so which software do we use to calibrate the parameters currently? Because I know from my organizational perspective, we use Creta and Mark in our organization. So in other organizations, what are the tools that are used to calibrate these parameters?
So I have to check this thing. There are expert professors are there. Let me check and then reply to you. Right? I'm not familiar with the exact kind of tool. We actually some groups are there working on this kind of thing, but we are not basically not designing or a little bit of testing you do for the learning, right? So I have to check and let you know. Just to put a email for a reminder that you put your query in the mail. This one is given. So I'll take it and then if it's possible reply in the mail or I'll cover in the next class.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Creta is not a calibration tool. It's basically lifecycle management for the database while doing the calibration.
That is software management. Yeah, it
No,
takes care
not
of
really software management. Basically, all the calibration data which is being generated during the calibration. Mostly these have started from the IC engines, diesel calibration, gasoline calibrations. So all the data which is generated during calibrations, different versions, different sets, and if you need to interact people at different locations, this calculator tool is being used.
Yeah, correct. Sorry.
And specifically, if you are looking, if you want to calibrate battery, basically various parameters, then yeah, simulation softwares like CruiseM is one of the tool which can be used for doing the complete vehicle level as well as battery level simulations to generate the various parameters. And similarly, I think GT Power also has similar kind of capabilities there.
JK Power.
Yeah, GT Power, CruiseM.
Okay.
Cruise is a AVL project, AVL product.
Yeah, these are CruiseM is AVL product, whereas GT Power is some other.
Yeah. And a lot of work, this kind of basic thing can be done provided correlation is there. MATLAB simulating itself is good too.
Yes,
Advanced level.
right, sir. Right.
Yeah. So for the next question. So all the things are exhausted and then we spend some time. This thing quickly, it is more of interactive. Please participate, not just one or two person joining. No question now. Good. First one, just to recall your understanding, right? So each participant, can you say that if you take a electric scooter, right? each one you tell me what it is linked to both attribute engineering as well as the key buying factor, what we have discussed in the QFD process, like what function. So that will be useful. There will be a small brief exercise, right? If you take an electric scooter, you are buying a scooter electric. So what two attributes you look for? That means that if attribute is not satisfactory, I won't buy. If these two attributes I am satisfied, I am likely to buy. So if that is the framing of the question, please start one by one. And then just think, I need a volunteer. You just type the thing just to see that how many points have come, all right? Type in the chat box on volunteer, anybody, please come forward and do it, all right? And then say that we can, yeah. Please go ahead. Thank you. You volunteer to type it out. Either they can come, better you come online and tell if anybody would like to, or myself would like to ask some clarification to be better. All right. Please start. Or you want me to read the name, I will read one by one. Or you at random you can come. Either way, I'm okay. So Arafat is there in the list of participants, not any order.
Yes, sir. Sure. So I think the two factors what I would prefer to buy electric vehicle is one is the low operational cost and quick torque which I get at the initial level. And two factors which will stop me from buying is the range anxiety and the battery charging time.
Okay, good. Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar, are you there? 13. Sharanya.
Sure. So cost of the vehicle is one thing I would go for. And one thing I would fear from not buying is like how reliable is the vehicle in terms of safety and other things. Even though it has been produced all over, it is the EVs are expanding in the market. How safe it is. If I go with an IC engine vehicle, common gasoline vehicle, I can very well go without any fear. But in case of an EV, I still have some apprehension. So that will be one thing I would be, yes, safety.
Yeah.
And in terms of climatic conditions, in terms of rain and other things, extreme weather conditions, would I be able to manage? And range anxiety is one thing, which
good.
is our funds.
Leave some point to others also, Sharanya. Good.
Sorry. Okay.
Other one.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I will put in the order. First thing is I will look for the battery range. Then second thing is cost. Then third is charging time. Then fourth is the torque, the maximum power it can pull.
So for a scooter, what do you think that it is ideal range, comfortable range for your application? Any idea?
I'm expecting minimum 300 kilometer for full charge.
For a scooter?
Yeah.
Even car 300 kilometer consider luxury bus, right?
But still it is high, but I'm expecting it will be really good.
So it is going to cost a lot of money.
Okay.
You have to carry a huge battery pack and all large this thing. The space is there, weight will be high. Again, that will increase the energy consumption.
Is there any R&D going on to reduce the battery size which can sustain the maximum range?
No. What is that? Lot of work is happening. Size can be reduced. Salt shed is one of the tractor size can be then. There's a blade cell. That's also size effective, not cost effective. Right? So the technology option is there, but expecting your scooter, petrol scooter range is 300 kilometer. What is the petrol tank capacity?
My petrol tank capacity is 13 liter.
13 liter.
Yeah.
Even you say about 20, this thing, what is the range? 13 liter.
My bike mileage is 50 kilometer.
No, what is the this thing? Fill to fill, what is the distance covered?
Per liter, it can travel to 50 kilometer.
Per liter 50.
Yeah.
So you are saying 30, 650 kilometer.
Yeah. Full tank.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah. At least I'm expecting half of the range in the bikes. It's a long way to go, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it's okay. That's how the product will get evolved, right?
Yeah.
Next one, Sharmila, 60. Okay. Sai.
Yes, sir. For me, I think the benefits would be that, of course, the environmental benefits, and electric vehicles don't produce any noise when they are operating. Also, they have zero tailpipe emissions. But a concern would be that there is still a lack of charging infrastructure.
Okay, good. Agree. Good. Suhas.
Yes, sir. Most of them are covered, but the other thing, what I have heard from the users is the battery replacement cost, because what we hear is that's a significant cost in the price of the vehicle.
Yeah. Anguraj. Anguraj.
Sir, as of it is myself is concerned, cost-effective, energy-saving, environment-friendly is most upon I looked upon. But regarding the safety issues, I have heard some of the safety issues regarding to the electrical vehicles, sir. So it's one of my concern negatively.
Oh, okay. Next, Tanusha.
So, sir, like most of the good points everyone has already covered, like the environmental effect and the sustainable this thing. And also one thing, like I've seen that the electric vehicle is far much smoother compared to your normal conventional this thing. So that is a good thing, and the noise is also very less. Uh, and the concerns, I would say, it's the number of charging stations that are not seen like while you're traveling. So that gives a little negative this thing. And the thermal runaway of the battery, like maybe that is one of the safety concern that like people think. And also the initial cost is also like very high. Even like my one of my relative wanted to buy that, and but the cost here compared with the conventional this thing, and he was thinking the cost is very high and we might not go for it. So
Yeah, good. 6. Akshay. Akshay.
So, sir, while most of the points are covered, I feel electric vehicle, I compare it more like a equipment or a smartphone kind of a thing. So, if I buy today, 2 3 years down the line, the phone seems to have slowed down. New technology has come in, so that's the worry on the disadvantage side, that the vehicle might seem outdated while, because the technology is evolving very fast. So my 3-year-old electric scooter might already feel outdated. While we buy a vehicle from a long-term perspective, that might be the only challenge, which I feel.
Vignesh, please. Vignesh.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, most of the points covered, but I would prefer range as well as service cost. I have to compare because service stations should be available in every locations. So I will prefer this too.
Okay. Jitendra. Jitendra, unmute and.
Sir, I am typed my message. Actually, what I am trying to say is we can use all the available technology, like while going, we can charge using solar. And when one wheel is connected to battery and motor, and another wheel can generate the electricity and charge like that, I'm thinking. Is it feasible or
not feasible? Anyway, you have to have run the vehicle, you need that much torque. Not that one engine is connected, other engine is other motor is a spare. It is not like that. The distributed motor drive motor will be smaller than a single motor, right?
Okay.
So both the motor has to supply energy. Otherwise, not possible.
Okay. Normally in two-wheeler, only one wheel is connected to a motor, no, sir?
A car also only rear drive is connected. Front drive there is no engine drive or a motor drive. Same way, front wheel is not having motor, rear wheel has got a drive. One wheel you have to drive.
Okay. Okay, that's fine, sir. Thank you.
Same thing in the car, right?
And car also, like normally when other two wheels, like other wheels will be free, no? That can't be used for regenerating electricity, sir?
Oh, where from energy is coming? See, two wheels are there. Two motors are there connected. The two motor work only, you will get enough mobility. What you are saying, you drive one motor, you drive the wheel. The other motor, you drive the generator.
Okay.
And that's what you are suggesting.
Yes, sir.
So where is the torque for the vehicle to move?
Okay.
One vehicle, smaller motor, not sufficient. That's why you have a two motor.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Understood.
One Pandian.
Sir, electrical vehicle, periodical maintenance.
Periodical maintenance is not that much overall. Any other point?
Charging.
Yeah. Sandeep? Sandeep is not there. Is there?
No, sir, I'm there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's your point?
No, sir, the point was about the easy swapping of the battery from the perspective that, the swapping of the battery, if that kind of a feature is available and if it's easily done, then that would be a big point for me. Because obviously, one thing is anxiety, and other thing is the cost of ownership of the battery. So I suppose if this kind of a feature is available, and if we can see the battery swapping stations available for that vehicle, then it would be really great.
Okay, good. Vignesh, see.
Sir, yes, already completed.
Sure, please, shortly. 26. Sahaya, you have something to say? You raised your hand. Saya, anybody would like to add anything? Saha, yes.
Yes. Am I audible now? Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. So the pros are reducing air pollution in metropolitan cities, since AQI of our most of the metropolitan cities are getting down, so we can reduce that. And another one pros are if we stuck in some traffics, so we can reduce the noise pollution what we generating from IC engines. And as for the comfort and everything, doesn't change more than only major changes maybe in pros. I think these two. And cons, I think maybe in future it may rectify, but as for now, fast charging and range is yet to be studied and worked on that. I think on that. And the second point, in IC engines and IC scooters, the replacement cost, if I have some mechanical parts, if I have to some wear out or something is gone, I can service it and work it out again. But in electronic components, as of I don't know whole thing, but whole perspective, I'm thinking that if we change an electronic, we cannot service that any electronic component. We have to replace that. So from servicing, replacement cost will be high. I'm thinking on that way.
Should be understood in Indian context, that replacement of the electronic parts, because electronic parts generally considered highly reliable, right? For aircraft, a lot of things are only electronics, right? Remote, all your satellite technology, very advanced remote, and we are able to control remotely. So the fault can happen. Anything, if anything cannot fail, it will fail. Anything can fail, it will fail, right?
Yeah.
That is Murphy's law. So that is not that not because of electronic it will fail. We cannot say that. A lot of mission critical things are operated the sophisticated electronic technology, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If I take yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt. If I take an example of a mobile phone as a smartphone, we can see smartphones in each price of range giving their reliability according to their price range. But when we use the usage of smartphones 2-3 years, as previously one of our team members have shared that thought also. If we go after 2-3 years, the whatever I experience in the first year when I buy that smartphone, I cannot get same experience after 3 or 4 years, because the technology is getting updating, and we have to update to that.
Yeah, very much. That is a thing. But some of the thing, lot of things are evolving. Lot of things are getting matured, improving better by better. Day by day, we are able to see that.
Yes.
Definitely, the points are very valid, right? So, limited comment.
Thank you, sir. That's all from my side.
Yeah, good.
Hello, sir. One question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, please. So, what's your question? It's another meeting talking of. Saranya, you raised the hand, 13, EV13.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
I have a question. Like in your lecture, you have said like there is a possibility like where we can own a EV without the investment for the cost of a battery.
Yeah.
And only for the vehicle we can buy it, and we can later on we have the battery being supplied to us either by the government or through any schemes. I hope I have understood it clear.
Partly
Can you
right.
please-
There is a provision available, CMVR rule they are given. OEM company can sell a vehicle without a battery, right? Without a battery mean that the not cost of the battery. Physically, all the vehicles are tested, the specific battery and all. Then the buyer can arrange a battery by leasing or something, same specification, right? So there are a lot of schemes out there. Which is very popular in some other country. Battery you need not buy, can lease, right? It will be pay the rent. That is the scheme available. It is allowed by the rule. Second thing is that people are giving us a BAS, battery as a service.
Yes.
That one company they have introduced it, right? So what?
MG Rover.
Yeah, MG Rover. What they have said, your cost of battery is not charged. Without battery, you are paying the price of the vehicle. So what they understood, limited knowledge about is that. So you keep running the vehicle. So there will be a metering will be there, monitored. What is the kilometer you have done? What is the energy consumed? For that you have to pay the energy cost, right? So that is what is given another scheme. I think it is also getting popular now in India, right? So cost of the battery being high, less battery, the cost will be even very cost effective as compared to the regular IC engine vehicle. So that is the schemes are available.
So it's actually in India right now prevailing.
India, this MGK, I think without battery they are not selling. But with battery they are selling, they are charging the consumption, not charging, not
Yeah.
priced. Batteries are not priced and they are not collecting money from you for the battery
So
cost.
how come the charging can be done by us probably?
Charging wherever you want to do, you charge it.
We
It's
can do
only
it.
monitoring, it's only software they will monitor. So how much this one like electricity bill, you'll get a bill, you have to pay that amount.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So, sir, one question. Is there any portable charger R&D process is going for the electric scooters? Like how we have for the mobiles power bank, right?
Repeat your question.
So do we have any portable charger concept in EV scooters?
That cost of that battery charger will be very high. Anyway, your power bank is also having a battery, right? It is a standby, right? So as I know, some scooters come with two batteries. One battery drains out, then it is also priced accordingly. I know some scooters have got. Yeah, please go EV19. He has to wants to fit now. He has to go right. So it is possible they are giving, but portable, how to carry, how to cost, how to this thing. This power bank, the fast charger and this thing, so ultra fast charger. I don't know where I kept my Sony power bank. I got it. I even forgot in last 4 or 5 years. The phone charging is becoming faster. So that's, that kind of solution is not happening. Fast charging, people are trying for this one. Domestic charging, overnight charging, you need not have a concern. When you sleep, that battery will be charged. Battery swapping technology is available. The two batteries, they are giving a option, right? Not option as a OE.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Two charger, two batteries, like what you are saying. Instead of using a power bank and charging, that you replace battery with the other one, standby battery.
Maybe, sir, we can use a Stepney, like Stepney wheel We can make a storage for a separate battery, and we can replace whenever it is needed.
That's what he has got. The standby battery is not actively working, not connected. Second battery you can replace when the first battery drains.
Okay.
Like that,
Is the technology is already there?
one of the Indian scooters they have introduced.
Okay. Okay. Any idea about the brand?
I think it is a TVS.
Okay.
IQ. So one of the model they have.
Sir, regarding the same question, okay. So, is there any universal adapter? Is there any standards which are set
It's not
across
coming.
the field?
Standards are converging. Last week also I said. So it is not universally. It is not there. Maybe 2 or 3 will be settled. Only the Japanese thing, there itself 2, I think, connectors are there, and European and American thing. So one of that, like your mobile thing has converged. Here's the seaport. Like that, it will happen for EVs.
Okay.
If I post this one, can people will I have just copied. Pandian wanted to have this discussion point. Only it is available, sir, in the video. This video is recorded that you can take a note of it. Anyway, I copied it, Word file. If I put the Word file, share it, can you take a printout or something or download, or I don't know what is the provision available. Can I add any only message? I cannot add any this thing. Anyway, I send it to the code. They will share it with you.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Sir, I think the ideas are over. Can we go to the next step?
Next step is closure. Already people have left. A lot of people are, I think they will have some other engagement. Yeah, the time is also. You want to have any discussion? I am open. I am not going anywhere. Right? So already 5 people have left.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me, what do you want?
No, sir. I thought there will be another set of activities based on this suggestion, whatever we have got from the participants.
So that one we have to do actually, key buying factor out of this thing. So I will give a similar session. We will continue in the next week. I don't want to overload now. So many points have come. People have read this thing, but my also, yeah, please go ahead. EV8. How to systematically, how the company will there. This is how the random things will come. But my question is that key buying factor that is not come. Your environment is good. It's an advantage, right? Merits. But my question was that what is if you want to buy a vehicle, what feature, what attribute you look for? That is the key question. I think that is not understood possibly. Next week we will do a review that. Then we will go to the next step, analyzing the data. Then shortlist 3 or 4 key buying factors. Right, that exercise we will do next week.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Sir, one suggestion based on whatever we have seen in the session, it would be good if we address everybody by name. Now, most of the names we don't see because everybody has logged in like EVD.
Correct. I requested the core team to see this thing. I got the why I am able to this one is that I am keeping the participant chart Excel sheet with me. So every time when you say that EVD 20 is there, then immediately the chart is in front of me. I am able to identify. So I told them, I don't know what is the constraint. Again, I will be going to the Monday. I'll be with them. I'll tell them that I to enable. Why some name is there, why some name is not coming, I'm not very sure. I don't able to understand. I will tell them, right?
Yeah, actually, we can log in through our other email ID
No,
also, which gives out
sorry,
the name. We can do that. But only thing is, we
sorry.
want okay from you. If that's fine.
No, it will not monitor. Last week they clarified, no? Your this one, logging in, logging out, everything is tracked for the attendance and other purpose, right? That will not happen. You will be assigned the ID, whatever is there in the, if you log in that mode, then only core team can monitor your this thing. They are putting a chart actually. When you log in, when you there, when then login means that not physically present. Even that is also somebody is doing. That is why when we call somebody is not there physically. That's a different thing. But anyway, that's why they have a login discipline is there. I think we have to follow that.
Okay, so maybe other participants can help here. You have used your name to overwrite the current username, or you have used your personal IDs to log in here, Sandeep?
No, I can suggest something. So while registering, you have used your personal ID, most probably Gmail. So that's what I have used. And obviously, after registering and all that, you get your email ID. That is EVD. So what I did was I logged in with that email ID and used that page, or rather, I can stick that page on my screen, and whenever I have to go to these sessions, I simply click that page and start working. So you need not do anything else otherwise.
Yeah, actually, I saw that it is possible, but not sure that whether it gets tracked in the attendance system as sir mentioned.
No, I don't know how the attendance system works.
Actually,
But once
we can
that I
edit the
have,
name. Actually,
sorry.
we can edit the name, but intentionally they are provided EVD the numbers only for the attendance purpose.
Yeah, I understand. But the thing is, we can connect better when we know the names.
No, EVD and name can be synced. It is not a, technically, it's not a difficult thing. Anyway, I'll talk to them.
Sure,
One
sir.
of the course they have done. One of the course they have done it. The MM course, I think. I'll check with them. Let me again emphasize on that, and then they do. If EVD name alone can be tracked, I don't think that is. It need not be consigned, be forced, right? I think they be able to do it.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all. A lot of people are leaving, right? We will meet next week. Very enterprising, and a lot of questions have come. Keep learning. And we post any question, even advanced level you want a question, just post it, I will take it, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Want to send a note or mail or something, that it is okay. Then all the questions, many other batches, they do that. By 6 questions, they put it on advance itself, right? Thank you all. Bye. We'll close the session now. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye, bye, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye, bye.